Hi, Professor. My name is Jeff Tan from Singapore Press Holdings. The question about common agenda being sort of going to be passé in some ways. Some people have approached us with an idea where we were asked to look at what we call customized newspapers, physical newspapers, not the online stuff that we are experiencing nowadays. And they are obviously linking it to technology, and it's basically putting stuff on the cloud and pulling stuff in and putting the papers together and getting that to your doorstep first thing in the morning. What are your comments on that particular aspect of things?
I actually think that is one of the solutions, at least in terms of the newspaper industry. 3-4 years ago, the Daily Telegraph in London did an experiment with 1,000 of its subscribers, where it actually put together a custom edition to 1,000 different people, where they could pick and choose, say, which sports, or, if you didn't want sport, you wanted more fashion, if you wanted more news of a particular country or an area, they put together a customized edition each day. And actually, it played very well. The response was very, very good. The question is, how do you take that model and then adopt it for a 2 million circulation newspaper? And we're still working on that as an industry. Part of the issue when you talk about customized edition is everyone tends to think in polar terms. It's either all customized or not customized at all. When in reality, you can put together a newspaper where the editor makes sure that all the bulletin stories, all the very important stories go to everybody, but that the page 8 story that wraps around the supermarket ad that's about the wheat harvest in Chad instead is maybe a story that, the reader might want on some other topic or something. And the press manufacturers, oddly enough, are moving in this area too. Mann Rowland and Goss, the world's 2 largest producers of newspaper presses, are starting to build digital presses and starting to experiment it, initially for commercial printing usages, where you can have flyers that go with different topics to different people, different households. But these are basically giant inkjet printers fed with newsprint rolls, where you can actually provide different advertisements and different content per individual home delivery subscriber. And so the technology actually is there to do customized editions and to do them in a way that does provide some ability to customize it to each user. And there's a newspaper that just launched in Berlin, Germany, NIU, which is actually starting to do this commercially. It's only about 10,000 circulation right now. It was launched in May, where they're trying to do this very thing of doing customized edition based on what people want. So I think you're going to see that in this decade, certainly in this century.
Thank you, Vin. I think, Jeff, you got yourself to lead another task force.